He's going through the storm. He's renovating a house next door to a trailer. He has no choice but to take refuge in the trailer. He says he's watching CBS 42's coverage, and that's how he knew he needed to get somewhere safe.
Gene Norman said that there was another tornado warning for Graysville area. And about that time, we started hearing a bunch of hail hitting. And I told her, I said, it's too late to go out now because we don't need to get hit in the head with no hail.
A lot of lightning along with very gusty winds and the possibility of hail. Let's put our lightning tracker on there, and as we roll it over there, you can see the tremendous amounts of lightning. Anytime a yellow strike appears, that's actual lightning happening right now. Occasionally you may see an orange strike, and that's an indication of lightning that emanates from the tops of the clouds, sometimes a sign that a storm is getting a little bit stronger. Let's zoom in on the top part of this storm cell, or batches of storms, just to the north of Detroit. There's actually a small part of Marion County that's under a warning, so this storm should get to Weston by 6:28, Hamilton by 6:33, and then it's already moving into Pickens County and parts of Lamar County. It'll continue to push off to the east, getting to Kennedy by 6:39, Gordo by 6:49, Reform 6:34, and Ecola by 7:02. Again, our symbol here indicating there may be some hail as well as gusty winds. So get ready for these storms because they mean business and they are noisy. But let's tilt our radar into the 3D, and you can see this towering thunderstorm here getting as high as 40,000 feet. This thunderstorm that we've been watching here moving its way into northern sections of Jefferson County near Warrior. Let's put it into the more traditional two-dimensional view so you can see the lightning still going on near Smoke Rise and just north of Morris. This thunderstorm looks like it's going to have a little bit of trouble crossing I-65, as many have today, but let's put a track on where we anticipate the leading edge of the storm to continue to drift as it moves off to the north and east. Could get to Hayden by 5:25, Bangor by 5:40, and then if it holds together, High Rock by 5:49.
He's been analyzing the models now. It's cold and only getting colder, Gene.
That's right. It's going to be frigid cold tonight, and then we're tracking rain for the weekend. But first, let's talk about those all-important football forecasts. Clear weather to start our Saturday. We will start to see a couple of clouds move in from the west, but they're mainly high clouds and won't be of any consequence. So let's detail the forecast for the two big games that we're tracking. Of course, first, over in Tuscaloosa, we've got Alabama taking on Mississippi State, a game you can see right here on WIAT 42 at 2:30. Tailgating weather in the 40s. Don't forget to join us for the T-Town tailgate. We'll be bundling up, throwing around the pigskin, doing whatever we can to stay warm. 54 by kickoff, and in the second half, down into the upper 40s and low 50s, so definitely bundle up in the stands. Now, if you're traveling over to Athens, well, it looks to be a cold game there. Take a look at the forecast. Auburn taking on Georgia. Of course, tailgating weather in the low 50s, but by kickoff, 45, and in the second half, upper 30s, and just bitter cold in those stands as well. So when does the rain get here from this next system? We'll take a look. Our Futurecast computer model shows the clouds increasing tomorrow night. The rain starts to arrive in our western neighborhoods by around noon on Sunday and then spreads across town during primarily the evening hours on into early on Monday morning. In fact, we could have some very heavy downpours here, something we'll be tracking very carefully, so check back again with Ted McInerney over the weekend and Mark Prater first thing Monday morning. You wake up Alabama. And further north of this system, it'll be cold enough to change that rain to maybe sleet or snow for Nashville and parts of Middle Tennessee. But it's too far away from us, the cold air, so don't worry about snow for us. It's just going to be a cold rain, and it should end sometime Monday afternoon. Let's zoom in to you and show you where that is. Just to the west of downtown, it's Parker High School. Now, as we take a look at the forecast for tonight, I am calling for a good chance of showers and thunderstorms around kickoff. Temperatures in the mid-80s and mainly cloudy with maybe a few more showers around by the fourth quarter. Rain gear and stay weather aware. Our radar doesn't show anything over the high school right now, but as we pull back, just a mere 6 miles away is the leading edge of the thunder and lightning that right now is bombarding the Hoover area and parts of Vestavia Hills and back down toward Inverness and over toward Chelsea in Shelby County. So this is close enough to be a concern. So again, be weather aware when you go to the games and make sure you know what your stadium's policy is on getting you to someplace safe.
But Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Gene Norman is tracking even colder weather tonight. He's in the WIAT Storm Track Weather Center.
That's right, Sherry. And the big difference between tonight and last night, we don't have any wind. That's going to help the temperatures drop even faster than they did last night. As I mentioned at the top of the newscast, we've already spent now 5 hours below freezing. At this same time last night, we'd only spent 2 or 3. And by morning, we should get down to 17 in Coleman, 21 T-Town. Definitely a frigid night and possibly either tying or breaking records. The good news is that by the afternoon, it won't be nearly as cold as it was today as temperatures climb into the upper 40s and low 50s. Our high today in Birmingham only 37 degrees. Swing it over to our eastern neighborhoods, 17 Gadsden, 19 Addison, 22 Sylacauga. That could be near a record. And then tomorrow, a sunny but cool day with temperatures for some places getting above 50 degrees. So that's the good news. You know, I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. For tomorrow, we're going to put it at a 6. So what we're tracking is another frigid night tonight, a gradual warm-up through the rest of the week. But that warmer weather could also trigger the potential for storms by the time we get to late Saturday into Sunday. Our long-range computer models are already starting to pick up on this. We'll have a surge of southerly winds bringing moisture air into our state. At the same time, low pressure comes out of Texas. That'll spark showers and thunderstorms moving into Mississippi late Saturday into Sunday and then crossing into Alabama. Right now, it's a little bit uncertain about the timing when these storms will move in and their severity. They may just produce showers and thunderstorms, but they could also produce some stronger, more severe weather, something we'll be tracking. So make sure you keep updated with myself, Mark, and Ted throughout the rest of the week and the weekend as that system begins to evolve. But first, we have to get through the cold. 20 in Coleman right now, 23 Gadsden, 26 Alabaster. Again, the air very dry, winds are calm. That'll help those temperatures drop. In fact, most of the country is in this icy cold grip. Once again, every state in the 48 will be at or below freezing at some point by morning. Not every state all the way, but definitely even parts of California and parts of northern Florida could get there tonight. In addition, folks in the Great Lakes are dealing with snow. It's a virtual snow machine as these strong northwest winds come in off the Great Lakes, what we call lake effect snow. And take a look at this astonishing time lapse of that lake effect as the winds blow over the lakes there, Lake Erie and other lakes, and produce a tremendous amount of snow. Nearly 3 to 5 feet is expected before it's all said and done. Well, fortunately, we don't have to worry about anything like that. As we work our way toward the middle of the week, we'll be dealing with milder temperatures. 55 for a high on Thursday, partly cloudy skies. Same for Friday. Look at the high, 62, getting a little bit nicer. Even Saturday looks like a pretty good day with that rain not arriving until late in the evening on Saturday with a high of 65. Sunday, we could see some thunderstorms around, a high of 71. And then there could still be a few lingering showers Monday. A stronger cold front comes through Monday night going into Tuesday, and we'll be back in the deep freeze right before Thanksgiving.